into the AK Cars drives a 2025 Chevrolet 3100. It was a heart of the countryside. The sun had just begun to peek over the distant hills, casting a soft golden glow on the landscape. In the driveway of an old stone cottage sat a sleek, modern marvel. A 2025 Chevrolet 3100. The deep blue of the truck's body gleamed under the rising sun, its polished chrome details catching the light with precision. The vehicle seemed almost out of place against the backdrop of the rustic charm of the countryside, but somehow, it blended in perfectly, strong, reliable, and ready for whatever the day had in store. The engine hummed softly as it started up, the sound echoing against the silent, sleepy morning. A man in his mid-30s, dressed in a casual flannel shirt and denim jeans, stepped into the driver's seat. His name was James, and he was embarking on what he considered a tradition, an adventure through the winding country roads to his favorite spot. It wasn't just any destination, though. Today, he was making a trip to the heart of the village, where the best of English tradition awaited him, a hearty, soul-warming meal at his local pub. As the truck smoothly cruised along the quiet lanes, the landscape unfolded like a picturesque painting, fields of green dotted with grazing sheep, hedgerows that whispered tales of centuries past, and the occasional stone wall marking the boundaries of ancient farmlands. The Chevrolet 3100, with its smooth suspension and comfortable interior, felt like a perfect companion for the journey. Its cutting-edge features, from adaptive cruise control to the intelligent navigation system, ensured that James didn't need to worry about anything other than the open road ahead. As the truck approached the village, the familiar sight of the local pub came into view. The building was a charming structure made of stone, with ivy creeping up its walls and a wooden sign that swung gently in the breeze. The smell of freshly baked bread and roasting meat filled the air, inviting anyone who passed by to step in for a warm, satisfying meal. James parked the 3100 and got out, the morning air crisp against his skin. He walked toward the entrance, greeted by the familiar jingle of the door as he pushed it open. Inside, the pub was cozy and inviting, with low beams and a crackling fire burning in the hearth. The walls were adorned with old photographs, wooden shelves lined with bottles of local ales, and the soft murmur of conversation filled the air. Behind the bar, the bartender, a middle-aged man with a thick accent, waved as James entered. "Morning, James. The usual?" he asked with a smile. "Absolutely," James replied. "It's one of those mornings." James took his usual seat at a corner table by the window, where the light streamed through the glass, warming the space just enough. The menu arrived with a clink of the wood on wood, and James didn't even have to look at it. He had been coming to this pub for years, and the choice was always the same: a traditional English breakfast, rich and filling. Within moments, the plate arrived, its steam rising in the cool air. It was a sight to behold: crispy bacon glistening under a layer of golden grease, a perfect fried egg with the yolk just waiting to be broken, sausages plump and sizzling, and a generous portion of black pudding alongside sautéed mushrooms and grilled tomatoes. A slice of warm, buttered toast sat at the side, with a small pot of jam ready for spreading.